Hello, my name is Christian, and I'm a Salt Lake City based artist, and this is the sixth and final installment of our painting, the Hanzelka painting series.
Take a little of this white. And a little bit of this blue, Carillion blue. And mix up a nice light blue that I'm going to apply to the sides of the painting. To that, and let's add a little medium to it just to make it go a little further. And we are ready to do the sides with a nice blue. I've placed the painting on its sides so it's easy for me to get to the top and bottom, which I'll do first.
I think good painted sides
Want to add just kind of a nice light blue to the sides.
help it to look finished.
So when it's hanging on the wall, it'll contrast with their brown walls.
I'm speed painting.
Try not to slop it all over the floor. And now that that coat's dry, I'm going to give it a little bit more. Just want these edges to be nice.
Chipmunk painting.
And then I'll flip the painting after these dry and get back to the other edges. Nice even coat. And again, just keep those edges clean.
Have a wet rag around. Very helpful when dealing with acrylics. It makes it a lot easier to clean up messes and fix little flub ups. With a nice wet rag can just erase it or clean
Don't be
it.
afraid to get the paint on the canvas.
Frost that painting. Frost that canvas. It's your creation.
Get in! Kitten has come back to visit while I paint.
Keeping those edges clean.
Let's can be tricky with a rag that you've used a lot. And we'll just let those edges dry and then I'll start on the next.
Yep, then you flip it and do it again. John Deere.
What is painting without the painter's cat?
Bootsy stopped in a lot to keep an eye on what I was doing and check my progress.
There always needs to be a painter's cat. This is Bootsy.
She's
So
so
let's
sweet.
check in and see how we're doing. And now she's gone.
Applying a little more paint to those sides. Having it have a finished look to it. Like you care to go the whole distance. You're not just creating a visual thing on the front for them to look at, but also a completed item. Finished look. Not everybody would agree with that. Okay. There the kids are dancing in a circle with their mom and dad, touching up the space cat a little bit. You can see how I have a sailboat in there. Now there's waves and reflections, and a little flag on the top. The finished items will have birds in there soon. And I just love the clouds and the tractor chugging along through the fields. Just kind of cleaning up the edges of the cat in the spaceman suit. Fixing those lines up a little bit, darkening them up a bit. I've always loved cats and cats in space. Gotta have lots of stripes. Yep, Bill Kilbin, back in the 70s, had a book called Cat that has influenced my love for cats and the way I draw cats ever since. Cat. He represented cats with 3 circles, much like a snowman. Very cool stuff. Love cats. And here I am trying to resolve this part of the clouds with a star that is behind there. Do a little more outlining and blocking in so I can figure out what it is I'm going to do with it. Kind of want it to look like it's protruding out of the clouds. So I'll end up going over this again after I kind of get that structure back. The light coat so I can see where it's supposed to be. And you can do it however you want on your painting. You can leave it green like this if you'd like. I'm going to end up darkening it up and giving it a little more earth tones to match the top of the painting a little more. But have it come out of the clouds so it kind of connects the 2 areas.
Get in.
The painter's cat. Always there to help out. And this, my friends, is the end of our series. I hope you've enjoyed painting with us. And I'll look forward to seeing you again soon. Little punk rock painting.